many years have we been waiting for this game?
We first saw Flinthook 2 years ago at PAX. It's felt like forever, and it's like now we finally have it. It's so great.
It's awesome. It demoed so well at conventions, you know what I mean? Having these sort of like short bursts of playing it, but playing it at home now, how different does it feel?
I really didn't get a good indication of what the game was playing it at PAX, almost, because it's like, it seems like it's like almost like a Mega Man X kind of, like, you're slowly progressing through these levels, and like, you know, maybe you die and then you go back to the beginning of the level, but there's like a set of levels. But really it's more like Rogue Legacy, where it's just like, it's just kind of random. Like, you just pick a boss and you go through a bunch of ships trying to get to the boss, you die, you're back to the beginning, so...
You're totally right. That was a very hard learning curve for me, because when I started, I was feeling the exact same thing. I was like, you know, so many parts of it feel so good. The movement feels great, the shooting feels great, I love the slowdown mechanics and stuff. But really early on, you are just getting stomped.
Over and over and over and over again. It's got super tight controls, like... But you just can't take a hit. Like, you just, everything is gunning for you, and you just, like, I must have gotten to the second or third ship in the first section, like, maybe 15 times before I even got to the boss in the first area.
But what's cool is very similar to Rogue Legacy, because, I mean, we've seen other roguelike games like this, you know, Gungeon and all this other stuff. Yeah. But this one is a slow upward progression. You know, after every time you die, you're bringing that experience, you're bringing those little square pedestal things back to upgrade yourself, like, in significant ways, you know what I mean? Like, you're actually getting more ammo, getting more health. The game is structured out in such a way that you have these rooms that seem pre-built, but they appear in totally random orders, and some will be weird acrobatic challenges, some will be weird combat challenges, but they all sort of link together to get you to the end, and you're trying to feed this compass thing, these stones, so you can eventually fight the big boss of that, you know, brigade of ships.
Do you ever use sub-weapons? Ever?
I really don't. No. I used a grenade maybe one time because I felt like I should, because I wasn't using it so often.
Exactly.
But then I was like, this is useless to me. I'm really hoping that later ones are more useful, but for now it's like, the gun does the job, you know?
Real quick, the art in this game is, like, amazing.
Oh yeah,
it is stupidly detailed pixel art. Just like
easily the best animated pixel art I think I've ever seen.
That opening cinematic, like, I purposely watched it all the way through and then watched it like halfway through a second time. Because it was like, oh man.
And the character is so, like, he's like the perfect combination of, like, cute and badass. Like, it's just this ghost guy named Flinthook, which is apparently a ghost that possessed somebody.
There's the hood is alive, and then there's the guy who, like, I think the guy is Flinthook and the hood is something else, because you're also trying to get more hoods. But
I think you're trying to save your hooded friends. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. But with the art style, like, it is highly detailed, super colorful, there's a lot going on. But same thing, like, it's so hard to tell what's in the foreground, what's in the background, what can hurt you. Like, I know that there's those little gray lines that indicate that there's spikes on the ground, but, like, those aren't easy to see.
No, I totally agree.
Especially when you're whipping across the room, like...
One element of the game that surprised me, that I didn't think I would care about, was the leaderboard system. Because when I was beating a boss, I was only interested in progressing the game. I was like, I just want to unlock the next boss. But then when I saw this score thing pop up, and I was like, oh man, I'm in, like, the top... I mean, granted, nobody has the game yet, but I'm in the top, like, 20 people of this game. I actually saw Damon Hatfield is two ranks above me, so I was like, oh, I gotta beat him out.
I have to look at that. I haven't looked at that at all.
Yeah, I think this game is going to be perfect for anybody that liked Rogue Legacy, or any roguelike game in that sort of ballpark. It's a really cool game, and I'm definitely excited to play more. I gotta keep my rank on those leaderboards.
It's a good feeling when you're super frustrated with a game and you feel like you want to stop, but you don't.
Yeah.
That's always a good sign.
Definitely.